Hello everyone, happy Boxing Day, and I hope everyone had a great Christmas and Christmas Eve, because I know I did. So I guess I will tell you the whole thing that happened this Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve was much more interesting than Christmas Day, because Christmas Day I kind of just stayed at home, we didn't really do much, but Christmas Eve was awesome overall, because I got to hang out with my extended family members who actually live here, even though most of my family members live in upstate New York. And this is my brother-in-law's family. So they came over and we had dinner and we talked a lot and we opened up presents and it was really awesome. Also, before Christmas Eve, I had decided that we should get Christmas crackers because I knew nothing about Christmas crackers before. Because on TV shows like Doctor Who and other British TV shows, they had these paper crowns on their head and I never knew why they had paper crowns on their head. So later I looked on the internet and I found out about Christmas crackers. And once I had found out what they are, I decided that I wanted to get them so that way I can get a paper crown because I thought they were awesome. And so, well, it was after we opened up the presents that we decided to open the Christmas crackers, and we got a hat, but we didn't get like jokes. Instead, we got like fun facts, and everyone seemed to like it. So anyways, before that, we all got together and opened up our presents. So I got this shirt from Threadless. I got 4 or 5 like Doctor Who shirts. I'm going to only show you 2. Got a whole bunch of clothes from Forever 21. British Christmas food, which is always nice. The Nerdist Way by Chris Hardwick. I also got this jacket, which sort of looks 10th Doctor-ish. Imelda May. Take That Progressed. C'est chic. French girls of the 1960s. I also got a hat and a scarf, bracelet, and I got this T-Pain microphone. It's supposed to auto-tune your voice. See if I turn it on. And then you can hear me through this. But if you hit the T-Pain effect, it kind of sort of auto-tunes. Okay, so my gifts were absolutely great, but another thing was awesome too, because BBC America decided to get new shows like Doctor Who Best of the Christmas Specials, not the Christmas Specials. That was on Christmas Eve, but on Christmas Day they showed the Doctor Who Christmas Special for this year. And then they had the Nerdist A Year in Review, and then they had Graham Norton Show with Matt Smith. So I was kind of trying to watch that, but everybody was talking, so I hurried up and I went upstairs to watch Nerdist in his show because David Tennant was going to be on, and he was getting interviewed, and it was awesome! Ah! Although his interview only lasted for a few minutes, Chris Hardwick decided that he was going to put the whole interview as a podcast on his website. So after all the shows were over, I went on the internet and he had just posted the podcast, or maybe before then, but he still posted it. So Chris Hardwick had put on his blog thing like a week before or something that he was going to interview David Tennant, and he wanted to get people to type in questions on his blog thing, you know, just Tennant Quimmets is what he called it. So you just type in a question, you type in your name and stuff, and then you type a question, and then maybe he'll pick it so he can ask David Tennant. So I was excited about it because maybe he would ask one of my questions, and I asked like a whole bunch of 5 questions, so maybe he was able to pick just one, so hopefully he was going to pick one. He was going to pick one. So zooming forwards into the future now, I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the podcast, he's interviewing him, and it's funny and all, and then he gets to the part with the questions, but it took a long time for them to actually get to the questions. But the very first question he asked was from me. Okay, so I'm just kind of shaky right now. I'm freaking out a bit. I don't know why. I shouldn't really be freaking out about this, but so, you know, the Nerdist podcast thing, right, with Chris Hardwick, and he was interviewing David Tennant. Well, Chris Hardwick picked one of my questions, and David Tennant answered it. It was really just a dumb question. It was like, what did you have for breakfast this morning? And Chris was like, oh, we got a question from Audrey, and Audrey wanted to know, what did you have for breakfast this morning? And he goes, well, Audrey. So now I'm just kind of like freaking out right now because this is like the best Christmas ever right now. I'll admit, it was kind of a lame question, but I had better questions, and he just decided to pick the one where I asked, what did you have for breakfast this morning? But, you know, I figured I should ask a more casual question than just ask, like, oh, this and all that, but I just wanted to ask something casual, so what did you have for breakfast this morning? And he picks that one. Well, Audrey, and I'm like, oh my god, the way he said it was heaven. I know, I'm too much of a fangirl, I know this, but it was just so awesome for him to answer the question. And he answered it saying, like, he had a bowl of porridge or something. I was just literally like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I freaking love you. Both of them said my name. Chris Hardwick and David Tennant. They both said my name. It was just awesome. Anyways, if you want to listen to the podcast, I might put a link down below or something. And then yesterday was also okay. I watched the Doctor Who Christmas special, but I kind of watched it earlier, like when people were live streaming it on the internet. It was an alright Christmas special. I mean, I liked it. It was very Christmassy, but I don't know. I mean, there wasn't like, whoa. I don't know why. It was just alright. I mean, I still like the show. I still like it, but I just, So overall, I just had a really great Christmas. Getting together with family, well, extended family, and, you know, getting cool presents, and also getting David Tennant to say my name and actually mean me, and not any other Audrey, me, because I wrote that question. That's gotta be the best Christmas present. I'm gonna let you go to your Boxing Day things. I hope everyone else had a really great Christmas too. Aww.